Where are we going, Dave?
Vermont and Maine.
Good job.
I don't know where in those places, but we're going.
He's been saying Rhode Island for about 3 months. We're not going there. We went there already. Now we're in traffic going to the airport. We haven't had a delayed flight in a pretty long time, and here we are, delayed. Only a few minutes though. We're getting on the plane soon. Where are we going, Dave?
Vermont.
We got our car. Forgot my hat on the plane though. So we got to our little hotel in Vermont last night around 12:30. We pulled on the parking lot. There was not a single car on the parking lot. I totally thought it was either going to be a scene of a scary movie or they had forgotten about us and we would not have a place to stay. But there was a little teeny tiny shack all the way in the corner, and we walked in. It was covered in bugs walking in, and it totally smelled like ramen. And I was terrified this whole time. They checked us in, gave us a key to our room. We had to drive around the back of the hotel, and that's where the cars were, but there were still only like 4 cars, so I was a little nervous walking in. Open the door, and it's so cute. It looks like a house, kind of. The bathroom is really, really cute. The bed just looks like a normal bed. But I was so scared. I'm like, great, Dave's gonna hate me because I always pick the hotels, and this place is terrible. But it worked out. We went right to sleep, and now we're going to get some breakfast, and then we are off for hiking. We were on our way hiking and stumbled across this adorable little town called Brattleboro. So we stopped, and now we're just walking around, and Dave went to find some shorts because he didn't pack shorts and it's 95 degrees. So we're just enjoying Brattleboro for a little while, and then we're hiking. And the mountain is right behind this little town, and I'm kind of intimidated. We're starting our hike. There's no map. No direction. We aren't really sure where to go. There looks like an easy way and a hard way. It looks like we're trying the hard way. So we're going to see if we can survive. I'm already out of breath, and we just started like 1 minute ago.
Half a mile to go.
We're going way up there. And we're way down here. We've been climbing for, I guess, like 50 minutes?
What?
Something like that. How long have we been climbing?
Almost 45.
So like 50. We've seen 2 snakes, about 80 chipmunks. We think 1 squirrel, but no bears or moose. We did see a sign for moose crossing, but we haven't found one yet.
Flip it around. You gotta see that.
Oh, I'm about to die. We made it to the top.
Don't
So
stop till
pretty.
you top.
Really thought I was gonna die coming up though. But it's so pretty.
Yes, that's Battleboro, that one. So we were. I got these shorts.
Where you bought your shorts. I see a river and a built-in pool, and I want to go in all of them. It could just start raining now, and that would feel wonderful.
That'd be terrible.
We did it.
Then that'd be a terrible walk.
We made it to the very end, and we saw like maybe 5 more snakes and more chipmunks. Right before this clip, you probably saw me screaming because a chipmunk was right next to me, and I freaked out a little bit because I keep hearing them somewhere and seeing them somewhere else, and it sets my rap too tightness a little bit.
She was like,
did I hide like that? But here we are. We did it. Woo! There's the end.
4 miles and a chipmunk.
How do you feel?
Wait.
Where?
There's a little guy right there.
Chipmunk. Well, we did it. And now I'm going to eat a sandwich. We're going to reward ourselves with a fountain soda. Get back all of the calories that we just burned. I hit 10,000 steps like maybe 1,000 steps ago. It's only 1 o'clock in the afternoon, so I'm pretty proud of myself. And we're gonna begin our journey to Portsmouth, New Hampshire. We got to our hotel and did a quick change. And now we're waiting for the shuttle to go to downtown Portsmouth and explore. Our hotel has a free shuttle, which is pretty cool, and it runs till 11. And the lady at the front desk said it's going to be a super busy weekend since it's Memorial Day. And it'll probably be packed, so hopefully we can find somewhere for dinner. We're at the Portsmouth Winery, or brewery. It's a brewery. We have a bunch of different things to try. Walking around for about an hour and a half and just exploring. We went to the bookstore that is also a bar, and we looked at the cutest houses. There's a mint house right back there, and now we're walking to another brewery. This one's called Eagle's Nest Brewery or something like that, and our waiter at the first brewery told us that it was better than that one because they're very creative in their beers. So we'll see if we're very creative in our beer tastes. What do you think, Dave?
I don't know.
He doesn't know anything. He's afraid of the vlog. Are you afraid, Dave?
Yes.
He can't even make eye contact with all of you. He can't even do it. Well, we'll see how it tastes and we'll report back. What are we drinking?
Jimmy Juice.
Jimmy Juice. We are at Ferry Landing drinking Jimmy Juice because that's what everybody said to get. They're pretty good. It tastes like Jamaica.
it makes me miss Jamaica.
It's just a rum drink.
And it is a rum drink, but there's like 3 different kinds of rum in it. And we're looking at the ferry boats, which is such a cute view. It's so cute. It's so like quintessential small town Portsmouth. It's a really nice night, but Dave had to buy a jacket because it's so cold. I wonder who told him he should bring his jacket with him when we were leaving the hotel. His wife told him.
Well, when we were hiking earlier today and it was 95 degrees, I figured I'd be okay with shorts and a t-shirt.
It was a little different. We were in Vermont hiking. We're in New Hampshire drinking.
It's crazy that we did that in one day.
We're really tough. We basically should have 6-pack abs by the end of this. But we don't, because now we're drinking all of our calories right back, plus about 3,000 more. Tomorrow will be a better day with more alcohol.
Well, for you, I gotta drive.
For me.
Our first day has come to an end. Good night. Where are we going, Dave? We're going to get breakfast. Not.
So far today, we have had breakfast, went to the Strawberry Bank Museum, had Annabelle's ice cream, and now we are driving through Newcastle, New Hampshire to go see the lighthouse. And it's a very adorable town. And I'm sure the houses are super expensive. Every little store in town has like different signs for houses that are for sale. It's kind of weird. They're like on all the windows. The cheapest ones were about $800,000, and that's for a 3-bedroom little 1-story place. I cannot even imagine that. But now that we're getting into these houses, it's probably a few million because they're so cute. We're currently at the Portsmouth Harbor Lighthouse, right there. And the coolest thing is, you can see another lighthouse right there. How cool is that? We don't have lighthouses near us. And it's so pretty. There's a beach, the harbor. This is the Coast Guard Center. So they do like exercises like with that tire. And I'm standing right next to a fort, kind of cool. Dave is, again, posting something to Instagram, just like he was when we were going to St. Louis. Isn't it pretty, Dave?
Hey, when do you think this is in my pocket? Yes, it is.
He forgot his sunglasses. He never brings his sunglasses.
I don't think so.
It's such a cool place. It's kind of like Fort McHenry, if you've ever been to Baltimore. Much smaller, but similar. Made it out onto the jetty. What do you think, Dave? Do you feel adventurous?
Sure.
It's so pretty. I want to move into a lighthouse. Can we move into a lighthouse? We'll build one. Instead of moving to North Carolina, we're going to build a lighthouse on the Gunpowder River, Maryland. Look at the boat. It's just so cute. Crossing the bridge into Maine We're waiting for our sunset cruise around the Portland Harbor. We spent the day here just wandering the city, and it isn't quite what we expected, but we made it work, and we went to 2 breweries and we had lots of beer and a shot of rum. Do you remember what
It was Maine Distillery Company.
Maine
It was
Distillery
special
Company?
Maine.
It was okay. Dave made us do a shot of it though. That was a lot. It was a double shot too. But the sunset cruise should be fun. We're very excited. And it's an hour and 45 minutes. So we'll be getting some pretty good views. So we're on the boat and it's freezing. I'm pretty sure it's like 30 degrees out here. But Dave has had like 4 beers at this point. I'm sick of coffee because it's really, really cold. But for some reason the beers are only $4 and the coffees are $2. So if I could have just added some like rum chata or something to my beer, that probably would have been better. But it's
freight
really
carriers.
pretty.
Check out the freight carrier.
Freight carrier. There was a tugboat that just went by too. I didn't think to vlog at that point though. But it's so pretty. Isn't it pretty, Dave? And the lighthouse. Show everybody the lighthouse. Point to it. It's no it's not that big. The lighthouse. This is Portland, everybody. We just stumbled on the actual key part of town. It's a street further up from the waterfront, and we realized that's where all like the cute pubs are and like the cute shops, and I wish we would have found that earlier. We spent all day wandering around the waterfront and it wasn't what we were expecting, but that actually up there was really cute. So I need to keep note of that, and I'm gonna write about that in the blog too, because we wasted the whole day like looking at all the places that weren't what we were expecting.
You would think that like the waterfront would be
The place to be.
yeah.
Yeah.
Where
So now-
they built a nice areas, a street away from the waterfront.
Yes. Or like 2 streets or 3 streets or whatever.
Maybe because the waterfront's too smelly.
That could be it. But now we're getting some craft beer from the craft beer cellar, and we're going back to the hotel. We have had a busy 3 days. So we'll get some beer, go back to the hotel, and try this again tomorrow. Dave, what's the best thing to do when you get back to your hotel?
Watch Casey Neistat videos.
That's what we're going to be doing for the next several hours. So this is like my 10th selfie stick or something like that, not even counting the 15 of them that we had at our wedding, and they all stopped working on me. So I bought another one, and it's a Bluetooth one, and it has like a bunch of fancy things. I have not been able to figure it out for our entire trip. Like, I've tried in the car, I've tried other things.
2 seconds,
Dave-
and I figured it out.
Dave got it and figured it out.
You go to Bluetooth, connect device.
Okay, I did all of that, and
then
it
you
didn't
connect
work.
It, and it works.
It didn't work. So I don't know why he just didn't take it from me a little bit earlier and figure it out then. Anyway, we're walking around the lighthouse. It's a little cold, but I wore shorts today because I've been dying for the past 3 days because it's been so hot. it's like 45 degrees right now. And even though the lighthouse is under construction, it's still a really pretty area. And we see another lighthouse from here. So it'll do. That's it. That's the lighthouse right there. All under construction. It's a pretty view behind us. And the cliffs. I wish we could go out all the way on the cliffs if it was warmer. But aren't they so pretty? And there's more back there. And then the other lighthouse. So it's worth it. It's definitely worth a trip out here even though it's under construction. And it will reopen, I think they said in July, which is kind of crazy. Why would it be under construction for all of tourist season? But it's worth it anyways. We just had some of the best donuts in the entire world from the Holy Donut. They're made of potatoes. They tasted like fruit and they were perfectly moist and cakey and so delicious. The line was so long, which makes sense because it was so good. And we got 3. I had a triple berry. Dave had a strawberry lemonade. And we had the maple donut as a snack for our ride to the LL Bean outlet. So we will report back on how that is. Now we're walking around Portland, downtown, and just exploring all of the different shops that are down here. We're at LL Bean headquarters and it's huge. There's like 10 different buildings or something with all kinds of different things. And we were in the bike store. Now we're going to the giant boot, the Bean boot. It all started with a boot is what everything says. But this is huge. Like, this is not what I expected at all. In, what part of Maine is it? LL Bean, Maine?
No.
Freeport. Oh, yeah. There's the boot.
Freeport.
See the boot right there? This is all LL Bean's campus. There's different kind of stores for everything. So there's all those different stores. So there's a bike store, a flagship store, fishing and hunting, a home store. Every place has its own store. So we're just exploring. This is the paddle sports store that we're going into now.
No, it's the event.
Oh, the event is paddle sports. So this is pretty cool. We're on our way to the airport. Goodbye, Portland, Maine. It's been fun, right?
Yeah.
Oh, but where are we going?
We're going home.
Where are we going before we go to the airport?
Oh, I have to get the shoes.
Dave forgot his shoes at our last hotel, and he just realized it last night. So we're going there, then we're off to the airport.